Hi, my pretties. So, one topic I do want to touch on, and I will be going more into detail with this in another video. When you are not happy in life, it is because you are not doing what you're meant to be doing. Okay? One of the biggest messages that's either given to you by your guides, the divine, God, the universe, is miserable. When you are miserable, it is because you're not doing what you're meant to be doing. And we all have paths here on this earth. We all have a reason we are here. And it's basically a contribution of service to other people. We come here to bear gifts. And a lot of us come as teachers, healers. And this can be teaching in a classroom. This can be teaching just by speaking to somebody on the street. This can be healing as a surgeon. This can be healing by, speaking with your words, helping people get through their darkness. We come here to help raise each other's consciousness as a community. And basically, we've been taught that it's a dog-eat-dog world. And a lot of us stay self-centered, stay greedy, stay stuck in our head. And we don't have to be like that. There is no separateness. I know it sounds cliche, but we are all one. We are all living, a different kind of reality, but it's like you are a different version of me and I am a different version of you. And when we learn to come together and we learn to help each other, by raising each other's consciousness, because it goes deeper than materialism. If you can help somebody see the light, when you're upset, you've matured when you stop wishing illy upon somebody and you start praying for them. You start hoping that things get better for them because deep down this person is bitter because of their life experiences. That's when you've changed. It's funny because a lot of us will say, just show me a sign. Why is this happening? Just give me a sign. Signs are all around you. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, God. The universe is trying to speak to you, but they're not going to pick up a phone and they're not going to be like, hey, George, this is what you got to do. No, everything comes in symbolism and synchronicities. Okay, you have to learn to really see the world around you, not like, oh, I'm looking at this. No, you have to see through it. Okay, you have to be able to decode the messages, and they come in numbers. Maybe numbers are following you around. Right? Maybe you keep seeing this person pop up in your life or thinking about them. Maybe this specific, you keep passing by this place and you're like, oh, that's a nice place. I wonder if I should go in there. And you just keep going by. No, you go and walk into that store, because maybe in that store you might meet a person or you might meet an opportunity. An opportunity might be knocking at your door, but you're refusing to open it because you're not taking action. Okay? And this is where I'm saying messages are all around you. And a lot of these opportunities will lead you into what you need to be doing in life. I did not start off with any of the spiritual stuff, okay? I was not taught this. I had to develop this mentality and I had to remember who I am. Nobody in my family understands this stuff. Now I'm teaching my mom. She's into it. Now she's teaching other people. It is a ripple effect. But they come as messages and they come as triggers. You have to figure out what those triggers and messages are. And I realized too, when I was asleep, my life was miserable, okay? I was out partying. I was talking to everybody. I was, dabbling with drugs from time to time. I'm not afraid to admit it. I've come a long way. Even with my anger, even with my outbursts, even with how I allowed people to treat me. But I understand at least a good part of what I'm supposed to be doing now. And I come here to give service to you guys. I come here as a messenger and a healer. And I'm here to help you guys get through what you need to get through so you can figure out what your gift is too. Now that I know what my gift is, now that I'm, learning and picking up things and, trying to expand my consciousness, I have been happier. Way happier than what I used to be now that I'm waking up, and you guys have the opportunity to wake up too. And I really mean it when I say we come here to give service to others, because as I said before, we are all versions of each other. We all come from this big web of one united consciousness. Just other people learn faster than others, and some people haven't gotten it yet, and that's okay because they will eventually. That's why it is important for you to speak out. You gotta not change the people around you. You got to plant seeds. The more you speak, the more you embed information into their mind. And one day they will just wake up and get what you are saying. And it's not really about changing everyone else. It's about changing yourself. Because when you learn to change yourself, people learn by example. People do not like being told what to do. They like to see how well you are doing. And they're like, okay, wow, Nadine is doing really well. I wonder what she's changed. And they want that too. They want that happiness. See, this is where the ripple effect plays in. Because when you start focusing on yourself, people like to see that. They like to see you expanding. And yes, there will be jealousy. And yes, you will lose some people. You might lose a lot of people, but that's okay. Because it's better to start from a fresh slate. And you will attract more people like you. And as I said, people don't like being told what to do. So when they see you're doing well, they will be more open to learning because people are very comfortable in their boxes. And the moment you try to take away what's comfortable to them, they get very resistant. So it's better to focus on yourself and the right people will come along to learn. So one way to also raise your consciousness is to be open to receiving, okay? When it comes to your ego, sometimes that can get in the way. And when you think you know everything, then there's really nothing left for you to learn. And the reality is, only the fool thinks he knows everything. The wise person knows that he knows nothing because there's always something new to learn. That's why it's okay to be open to talking to people that you don't know. You know, I wouldn't just recommend you going and hopping in someone's van, but like if someone's trying to talk to you, allow it, you know, give them a chance to explain their views and thoughts. And instead of jumping in and be like, no, I don't believe that. Be open to listening because you actually might learn something new. Keep in mind too, the closer you get to God, the more challenges there will be. Because the other guys, they don't want you getting closer to God because then you're winning. Okay? But keep in mind, when you push through those challenges, because you will get through them, you are strong. You are a very strong individual. When you get through those challenges, that is an opportunity for you to raise your vibration, to align yourself, to evolve into a better version of yourself. And when that happens, you are creating an opportunity to manifest your desires. If you guys would like me to do another video on how to manifest, let me know. I will happily do so. I want to be able to help you guys become the best versions of yourself. So remember what I said. If you are miserable in life, if life just does not seem to be going your way, if you feel like the world's against you, it's because you need to evolve. It is because you need to figure out what it is you're meant to be doing on this earth. And I can guarantee you, when you raise your vibration, when you become that better version of yourself, you will be a lot happier. You will actually start to attract the better things in life because you will have switched on that perspective on positivity, and like will attract like. What you put out, you will receive. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed what I talked about with you tonight. Have a wonderful Sunday. Peace and love.